One of the jobs I had was it was a computer programming agency company in Santa Monica, and I don't know. I've been thinking about it for a long time now, and I cannot remember the name of that company for the life of me. Uh, it was run by a woman named Rena. And actually, one of the things I remember about it, it's like I remember I must have been working there like 1998, 1999, because I remember I bought my house in Lake Balboa, and it's like I placed a bid on it and everything in January of 1999, and I know I was working there at that particular company at the time. And even though it wasn't that many years ago, I just can't remember the name of the stupid company. I'm sure it's long gone by now. Um, uh, Out of business. But there was a lady named Rena. Don't remember her last name, and her sister also worked there too. I don't recall her name either. And she there was let's see, there was a woman named Rose Dane who I wish I could find someplace. It's like and talk to her because I haven't talked to her. You know, she was a nice lady. She had a I remember she had a daughter. Um, and then there was a woman named Ryan who actually was she was like she used to work there as an employee, and then when I came in, she kind of came in and trained me a little bit, and then then she would leave. But we kept in contact and everything. Really liked her personality. She was like really funny. You know, she was very like Irish. You know, funny and stuff. So. And I don't remember her last name, but I kind of wish I had kept in touch with her. Um, and anyway, so it's like they did programming and stuff, and I remember them at the time having a problem with like trying to keep help as far as like programmers and stuff go. It's like they were always like almost like bidding on people. It's like, hey, come and this computer language or that computer language, come and work with me, come and work for us and stuff. And I know they had some people that worked for them like that were like back east and stuff. They worked and then they worked for a certain company. So I guess they would, it's like they would uh, have them work, almost like employment agency for, another, other companies and stuff. So anyway, it was an interesting time, and I remember being in Santa Monica in a small building, and I wasn't there a real long time. I don't even know that I was even there for a year. And but one of the things I distinctly remember is I bought my house during that time period, and they gave me not. I don't think that's really references. It's more like they put down like how they had to have because of the loan I had to get. It's like they had to put down how much I made and so on and everything. So that was just an interesting experience. It's like I just wish I could remember the name of the place. Not a lot of nice people there. I know Rena's sister was a really nice person, and Rena. It's like I knew eventually, they the woman that ran the place and owned the place. She had a bad habit of just shit canning people. So, and I remember it's like I was expecting it. It's like, and she was kind of chicken shit about the whole thing. It's like, because I know she got rid of the person before me, and then it's like, it's like only a matter of time before she gets rid of me. And no matter what kind of job I'm doing, and I did a good job there. And it's like when she did let me go, she let me go, and that same day they had my replacement come in. So she had already was going to let me go, but instead of telling me in advance like a normal human being would be, like a responsible human being would be do, she actually hired somebody, and like maybe a half an hour after it's like, well, I got to tell her she's going to be leaving in a week or two. So she told me, and then this guy comes in to take my place like a half an hour later. So I was still upset and everything when he got there, and I kind of ended up telling him it's sometime that day that she had just told me, that she was getting rid of me. So, the guy that replaced me, don't remember his name. He was a cool guy, funny, and you know, and we got along well. I wish I'd stayed in touch with him, but unfortunately I did not. You know, it's like I remember him saying how it's like one of the things he did is like said, and I still remember it to this day. He said something like, you know, I said something at one point. It's like I would say it's like, am I good or what? And he said it's like, can I choose what? And to this day, I still will say that once in a blue moon. Somebody says, it's like, am I good or what? And I go, can I choose what? So some memories about that computer programming agency company place, and for the life of me, I cannot remember the name, and I know they're not in business anymore. But anyway, I just thought it was interesting.